If you're a future teacher, you might not have experienced this yet, but if you're a teacher right now, you know what I'm talking about. It's difficult interactions with parents. Sometimes parents are very frustrated with the school system, and they take that out on you. And sometimes their frustration is legitimate. Other times it's not really, but you still have to deal with that. So one thing I suggest, if you're having a particularly big problem with a parent, is if you know there's a meeting set up, and you know, for instance, it's going to be you, the principal, and the parent or the parents. I've even had lawyers come in, if you can believe that, right? That's how crazy it can get out there in the teaching world. But what I suggest you do, don't just start the meeting without having what I call a pre-meeting. Talk to the principal or guidance counselor, whoever it is, before the meeting starts, and then decide how the meeting is going to go. You probably know what the parents' beef is, right? So you need to immediately address that, talk it over with if this is principal, talk with the principal ahead of time and decide what the solutions are. So understand what the problem is before the meeting and then come up with some solutions so you can immediately get right to it. Otherwise, when you come in, you might be blindsided, you might not know what the principal wants. So you decide literally, I'm going to say this, and then Mr. and Mrs. Principal, you say this when the parent says this. So we can tag team and handle this appropriately and efficiently. That pre-meeting can save everyone so much headache and really get to the point and the solution much better, which is better for the parents, for you, for the principal, and ultimately, it's all about the students. So really consider doing pre-meetings before that difficult meeting actually happens.